Hi there, this is Steve from the G Suite Tips team here in the UK, and you can find us online at our website, gsuitetips.com, and also you can follow us on social media on Twitter and on Google+, and of course our YouTube channel. So today's tip is I'm going to show you how to find and share the meeting details from the Google Meet app. So the Meet app kind of replaces and extends what you might know as Hangouts, and was an early adopter for a while and is now available. And various ways you can instigate a Meet meeting. You can go to the it's meet.google.com app, and from here you could look at what you've got in your calendar, and you could use a meeting code, or you could start a new meeting. I'm going to show you a different way of getting there through the calendar. We've got this enabled on this domain to, when we create an event, the Hangouts meeting has been replaced by a Meet meeting, and there you can see. So if it's time for me to go into that meeting, I could click on here and open up the meeting event. I've currently got my camera blocked, but normally you would decide whether to show your camera and whether or not to mute yourself. I'll just turn off the microphones so we don't get any feedback here. And I'm going to join the meeting. Now, I know right now there's nobody else in this meeting, but I might be waiting for the other people who've been sent the invite to join. We know that the meeting URL is actually here, and I could copy that and pass that on to somebody else if I wanted to. But there's a nice way of finding the details built in here, which is down here, G Suite Tips for Meet. Okay, and you can copy the joining info by clicking on here. And I've got an email prepared here. If I click on my tab here for Gmail, you can see I'm sending it to Mark, and I could put a message in here. I'm going to right click and paste, and we can see we've got to join the meeting, click this link. I'm just going to grab the link as well now. I'm going to use that in a second. So when I send that email, or it could be a chat message, obviously, my colleague will then have the details to get into the meeting. So I'm just going to go over here to another window that you can't see. Here we are, and I'm just going to add the URL in. Let's just show the meeting. And what you can see, this person's not been invited to the meeting. So when they try to join, they'll be requesting access. So ask to join. I'm off screen, you can't see. I'm going to click ask to join the meeting. And then as the host of the meeting over here, I can see somebody else wants to join, and I can deny or I can admit. And when I admit them, they'll join in the meeting here as well. And that's a way of bringing somebody in who wouldn't normally be involved in the meeting. So just to recap, when you're in the meeting, you can click on here and copy the joining info, and you can see that it gives you the URL, which you can obviously see from up here as well. But if you do copy it, it gives you the little bit of text there as well that we saw. And that is today's tip. So just to remind you where you can find us. You can find us at gsuitetips.com. Please do follow us on Twitter, Google+, and follow the YouTube channel. And thank you very much indeed for joining us today, and I'll see you on the next one.